Hi and welcome to a new modern league. So it's been a while since I last played Death Shadow, and right now Dimir seems to be best shell for Shadow. So the idea of the deck is almost the same as the other shadows. We want to fill our graveyard, surviving the early turns, trading counters or removal spells 1 for 1 until we play Murktide or Shadow and just clock our opponents really fast. In the sideboard we have some more counter, more precise counters. We have some constructs 8, some artifact 8, and that's about it. So let's jump into league. Okay, on the play and with Preordain I think that it's fine to keep this hand. First game and we are already facing scam. Got a Dismember though. I think I should probably go for Dismember. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm facing then. Thinking I could go Preordain with my Watery Grave, but I think it's better to go to Water Preordain. It's a bit too early, but I kinda want another land. Let's go Thoughtseize now. T-Scam. Okay, this is interesting then. I mean, Fable is their strongest card right now, so maybe just take Fable, they go Voidwalker, but they could also miss the land drop, and if I take Doty, I think I'm too scared of Fable, to be honest. So they are playing Scam splashing green for some reason. Okay, they missed the land drop, but now I can play Misty, get a shot into play. And I have Counterspell or Drown for Voidwalker. I'm fine taking a bit of damage. They have 2 damage from the K command, but nothing else. So I think I could also just play Orcish Bowmasters. My turn, I go Shock, 10 damage to you, keep up Counterspell, and kill your Voidwalker. 1 damage to you. They could go K command, kill Orcish Bowmasters, and make me discard a card, I guess. Yeah, exactly. They're shooting at me. Okay. Brazen Borrower. I think the Drown is a bit better. What do I have in exile? 2 lands. I think I can just pass the turn and bounce these. I mean, if they have Ball, they have Balled. Bounce Voidwalker. And now if they go land, which is probably going to be at least a fetch, they're down to 5. Play Grief, take Drown, and then they have to chump block down to 3. Or they could replay. I mean, if they have another 1 drop to chump block the shadow, we have removal. Their best bet is to go land Orcish Bowmasters and Voidwalker. And that means that they have to drown the Voidwalker. We are not in a bad spot unless they have Bolt, obviously. Okay, we won, nice. So we are facing a strange version of Scam. I think I won Stone. I don't really like these cards, obviously. Dress down against Scam is not always that good, so I'm not likely to bring that in. Stern Scolding is pretty good. Stubborn Denial, I think that Stern Scolding is just a better Stubborn Denial in this matchup. I don't want Flusterstorm. And we also have Push, which is fine. So, do I really want Spell Snare? Do I think that Spell Snare is better than Push? I think that Push overall is kind of better because we can also kill Grief. And then I'm likely to side out 1 Counterspell, I guess. Or maybe Charm. Charm is a bit worse overall. Because I'm not sure if they're going to side in Blood Moon, which is kind of likely. Yeah, submit. So we only have basic island. We have push stone, but stone on the draw without any cantrip, it's not great, so I'm going to take a mulligan. And another one. Okay, better. think I'm going to do something like this. Counterspell might be a bit too slow, but we have push for our early turns and consider. So unless they, I mean, they have a lot of green though. Thoughtseize. Maybe they're playing Tarmo? I mean, I don't see any better green card. Assassin's Trophy, Pulse. And they took my Counterspell. We got a Thoughtseize though. Yeah, I think I'm going for a Thoughtseize now. So they have Explosives, Terminate, and Orcish Bowmasters. I have a push, but I think I'd rather take Orcish Bowmasters anyway. Is that true? If I take the Terminate, I can play around Murktide, and they could just... next turn I go Consider, they go Orcish Bowmasters, push on the Bowmasters. Yeah, let's take the Terminate. I think that overall I'm more scared of a removal. This means then going to play Preordain. They fetch, shock, play Orcish Bowmasters. Yep. Push that thing. And there's the Murktide. So bottom, top, pass the turn. Yeah, and right now I don't think that they are able to defeat Murktide. So we made the right choice. We didn't know about that Blood Crypt. Explosives on 1, sure. I think I can go for Murktide now. 7-7, 2-turn clock. Okay, Verdant Catacombs into play. I've got a Shadow, which is doing nothing right now because I cannot really play it, and they have Explosives too. But we just need to attack them again with the Murktide and we're fine. Takenuma. And they only have Orcish Bowmasters. They had a lot of lands though, so they are likely to draw a non-land now. But I think that they're playing 3 Terminates at best. GG's. GG's. Okay, this was a cool match. Okay, I think that this end is looking okay. We have Spell Snare, Preordain, that's Skip. In the next set, we are getting some good tools for Shadow. We have a removal spell that we can pay 3 lives to kill planeswalkers and creatures, something like that. And also the Black Tarmogoyf is not too bad, I guess. And kind of curious, because if you go Street Wraith, Bubble, or Stitcher Supplier in the right decks, it's going to be actually playable. I'm not sure because it's a -1 creature that it's just going to die to basically anything and it's weak to Graveyard Date. But overall, I don't think it's a bad card. So we are against Coffers. Orcish Bowmasters. I think that Spell Snare is going to take care of that Orcish Bowmasters. I kind of want both these cards, to be honest. But I also want fetch lands, so maybe just consider is better. We already have a good amount of threats. And if I manage to get a fetch land, I can play Shadow, or I could just go consider Murktide if they tap out or something like that. Kind of hope that they go for Demolition Field. Map. Not many players of Coffers are playing map nowadays. Got a Counterspell. So I'm just going to pass the turn. We have a lot of counters. They cannot really do much here. Even if they go for Coffers and the One Ring, we have counters. Stubborn Denial right now is not doing much because they have a lot of mana. They go for Urza Saga. Are they something else, like Tourach? I think we can beat Urza Saga though. Karn. Stubborn Denial looks fine here. I mean, I know it's a bit cheaper to go for Counterspell this turn, next turn, keep up Stubborn Denial, but I think I want to play Murktide and I will have 2 mana anyway. And maybe I want to counter something else like Sheoldred. So Stubborn Denial is fine in this spot. I could also find another Consider. Too many Murktides, I guess. Archmage's Charm, okay. Watery Grave. And I'm just going to play Murktide now. 7-7 Murktide. We have a Counterspell for this turn and Mage. Archmage's Charm for the next one. Still no Coffers. So this turn they are likely to go for Demolition Field, I guess. They want to tax my mana. That's fine. Preordain. I think I'm going to play Otawara and keep up Charm. I'm not sure what they're going to get from this saga. I guess another map. Another map might be okay. I don't think that they're playing Shadow Spear or anything like that. Maybe they have some Graveyard Date, which is not helpful at all. Yeah, another map. So they could get another saga and keep looping, but they didn't make a construct. Cabal Coffers. Okay, so they are actually Cabal Coffers with Urza's Saga and map. This could be a Damnation. Maybe they're going to try to kill my Murktide again. The One Ring. Yeah, I don't like the One Ring, to be honest. I mean, if they have a removal for the Murktide as well, that's fine. But I cannot let this One Ring resolve right now. They have nothing. Preordain. They cannot cast Orcish Bowmasters, so I want to Preordain now. And I'm looking for Counterspell. Yep. Another Preordain. Even a Murktide now is fine because it's lethal. Thoughtseize. I guess I can cast a Thoughtseize. Karn, Shielders. How much mana do they have? They're going to top these 3 to gain 5, and then they have 7. So I guess we are taking Shieldred, and then I'm going to attack. I have a Counterspell, and even if they go for the second Karn, they cannot cast anything else. Your turn. Okay, they have this another land, 6 mana. They have 9 mana. So obviously I'm going to counter the first Karn, and then they can play another Karn, but they will only have 1 mana left. Okay, nice. So against that deck, what do you want? I guess we are not in a bad spot already, but I don't think that Push and Dismember are that good. Mystical Dispute, doing not much. I guess Stubborn Denial and maybe Flusterstorm are okay. Stubborn probably better overall than Push, but I can keep Dismember for the Shieldred. And should I do something else? Tourach is fine against them, nothing more though. And Flusterstorm is good against the removals, but not against the One Ring and all that stuff. I think I can go -1 push, +1 fluster. Just as a protection tool, it can counter Shoulders Edict, March and all that stuff. Okay, this is looking fine. We have an answer for their Orcish Bowmasters. We have Preordain turn 1, Spell Snare, available also for Shoulders Edict. Okay, Expedition Map turn 1. Just going to fetch Watery Grave, Preordain, bottom, Orcish Bowmasters again. Okay. We need more Counterspell though, because these big mana decks are pretty good at Stone of Erech. Is that a sideboard piece against me, or did you just have that in your deck? I guess I can cast Thoughtseize first. Okay, let's take Push, and then I think I'm just going to shock myself again. Pass the turn. So they have nothing, basically, at least for now. I didn't want to keep up mana for my Orcish Bowmasters, because if end of turn I go Orcish Bowmasters, and they have another Orcish Bowmasters, this is not going to end well for me. This way I can also just go Orcish Bowmasters, keep up Spell Snare, and yeah, I think that overall is better. Probably I'm just going to play Death Shadow. I mean, without Street Wraith, my shadows are not too fast, but having so many counter spells feels really, really good. Wow, those are a lot of Orcish Bowmasters. Okay, let's play Shadow. Should I play Shadow? I could just... because if they play Go for the Throats, I'm a bit behind. I guess I can wait a turn and then go Orcish Bowmasters, ping myself. And then I can also just play Death Shadow, keep up Spell Snare and another copy of Orcish. Plus, if they go for a draw effect, they just play Orcish and keep up Spell Snare for Go for the Throats. I played Urza's Saga. Do you mind if they go Stone answering my Orcish Bowmasters? I don't think so, right? I mean, hopefully they have another Orcish Bowmasters. Because if they have another Orcish, I can just Spell Snare and then they have to go for the Throats too. There's the Orcish Bowmasters. So we go Spell Snare now. And I think that they're going to kill my Orcish Bowmasters anyway. I might be wrong. I think that having so many Orcish Bowmasters, I can just ping face and hopefully draw a fetch or, I don't know, anything else to lose points. Ooh, Counterspell. Wow, that's so good. Okay, I think I'm just going to attack. And I could go for another Orcish Bowmasters just to do a tiny bit more damage. But I also want to wait. I don't know, I don't think that I should just play more creatures into Damnation or anything like that. But I'm going to play Orcish Bowmasters into a stone. I don't think I'm going to play both those. Okay, your turn. Yeah, there's a Saga is not that scary. I mean, it's true that also Tron is playing Saga and it's a good plan B. And it can get you Expedition Map or other 8 pieces like Stone of Erech or Relic and such. But I don't know. It feels a bit anemic. Mindstone. You can have your Mindstone, sure. I don't think I want to play Orcish Bowmasters because they can kill my army token and I have nothing left. Preordain, that is pretty good though. I think I want to go Preordain first. Another Counterspell and Watery Grave. So I want Counterspell, maybe not Watery Grave though. So that construct is going to be a 2/2. I think I'm going to play Death Shadow now. No reason not to. Okay. Construct online. They still have 2 mana floating. I guess they can get another Expedition Map and keep looping the Urza Saga. Maybe Dress Down is not too bad against all these constructs. Because I think that they have a lot of ways to keep getting Urza Saga, and maybe constructs are actually their main plan. Demolition Field, okay. So if they tap out somehow this turn and just going to play another Orcish Bowmaster, but they kind of want to keep counter for their removal. Okay, they are targeting my shadow. Do we need this shadow? Because I don't think that I'm going to grow it anytime soon. I think I want to keep the shadow around though. Yeah, why not? I mean, they still have 2 mana, so if they have another removal, they have another removal. That's nothing I can fight. But they cannot attack me now. Because if they attack me for 4, I have 2 big features that can just kill them super quickly. Polluted Delta. Okay, that's looking good. So I can attack with both Shadow and the army token. And it's fine trading 1 Shadow for 1 construct. I mean, this is a lot similar to Mono Blue or Dimir tempo in Pauper, where you play just some good serpents and such, and then you have Counterspell, a lot of Counterspell up. This is interesting though. Do I just trade like this? Do I need to pump my Orcish Bowmasters? My army token? I don't think so, right? Just going to crack this fetch. Okay, so I'm just going to trade and they take 5. Your turn. They're not cracking Expedition Map. Yeah, I'm going to side in Dress Down if I lose this game. Another Cabal Coffers. They have so much mana, but we have Counterspell. So any big spell is just going to not be enough. And next turn, end of this turn, I could go Orcish Bowmasters, attack them for 4, and they have to block the shadow. Wow, that's a lot of mana. 8 mana. I'm kinda scared. Karn. I guess I'm just going to counter the Karn. I mean, they kinda have to crack the Mind Stone. Yeah, it needs to find something better, I guess. But they are paying mana. Do you have Shieldred? March. Guess I'm going to shoot myself. Oh no. Stubborn Denial, okay, fine. I think I'm just going to talk with the old crew. I don't mind losing one of the Orcish Bowmasters. They're going to take 9 if they block one of the Orcish. So I think that they have to block Shadow anyway. Okay, your turn. I don't think that they have anything that they can play. I mean, they need double Damnation to win. If they go Damnation, they go Counter, they draw 1, take 3 damage, and draw another Damnation, then that might be fine. Stubborn Denial in this deck is so good. Such a good card. And we are also getting an 8/8 for 2 mana. That might be interesting. I mean, Stubborn Denial with that card is pretty good. I think that overall... Ooh, they're just going for Mindstone first. I think that overall, we have some good things from Ixalan that we can try in these shells or something really similar. Okay, we won, nice. Okay, this is... Yeah, this is fine. This is a keep. We are against Kaira. So it could be control or it could be Omnath Elemental, something like that. But we have a pretty good hand overall. Yeah, Preordain is such a good card in these shells. I mean, it's a pretty good card overall. Can hope that they unban something else. There are a lot of cool cards that are just banned and could be played. Okay, Watery Grave, Preordain. Looking for more lands. Kinda like both these cards though. Yeah, I think I'm going to go top. Next turn, I'm likely going to play Thoughtseize no matter what. And having another Thoughtseize is better than doing nothing. Okay, they have Counterspell, Force, and Binding. I think that I'm going to take Counterspell and Force. And then I have my Counterspell for their Binding. It's also true that if I take Binding, I have cheap interactions, but I want to go Archmage's Charm against that hand. So now I'm looking for cantrips, Shadow, but I cannot protect the Shadow right now, so lands. I mean, land is the best option. They found something? Push. Yeah, push is doing nothing against the deck. What could they have? I mean, Counterspell, probably. Maybe it's just to play Binding on my turn to play, but I don't think it's great. Kaira to end. Sure. Without the lands, we cannot really play, though. Another Counterspell. Okay. This is going to be a slow game. So they could go Kaira. I think I should... They're just passing turn. Okay. That is something. They might want to activate Sanitarium. Not going to play Orcish Bowmasters, though. Okay. Okay, they want to play Kaira. I think that's totally fine. You think I'm just going to play... I mean, both Orcish Bowmasters and Dismember are a good option. I think I want to go for Dismember, though. Maybe I paid too much life. Yeah, that was a bit too aggressive, probably. Brazen Borrower, please give me a playable card. We're just stuck on 2 lands. Feels so bad. Because now they can go Narset and Counterspell and we have nothing. Yeah, even if they protect these Teferi, we are such in a bad shape. Oh. This feels so bad. Hopefully they're going minus. Cycle. They go plus. Yep. It's not good. Preordain. I guess I must go Preordain before doing anything else. Oh, I want this land. Then I'm just going to play Orcish Bowmasters, pinging, Teferi. Yeah, I'm missing so many land drops. It was such a big deal. They go Binding on Orcish Bowmasters. And if I draw land, I can still bounce Teferi. And I could also, if they go minus, I can bounce Binding, ping Teferi. We have some options. 1 bottom, 1 top. Another Binding on the token. Okay, that's interesting. +1 again. Sure. I need a land. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I'm just going to fetch for basic. And then I bounce these. Decent doing. Oh boy. Okay. Do I go Thoughtseize? I mean, I could go Thoughtseize into Shadow, or I could just go Shadow and Stubborn Denial. Maybe Shadow Stubborn Denial is better. I think so. I mean, they could have Solitude too. They have another Binding. Prismatic Ending. Let's counter the ending. I mean, I cannot counter Teferi now, no matter what. I mean, this matchup surely is interesting. I think that we lost because we missed land drops, because we had a pretty good start overall. But post side, we have so many counters. I mean, Mystical Dispute, more Stubborn Denials, Flusterstorm, Tourach. We have so much stuff. I think that they have Narset as well. Maybe not. I need Orcish Bowmasters. Push. Okay. Thoughtseize you. Because I'm going to play Brazen Borrower this turn. Counterspell. Yep. We're such in a bad spot now. There's Narset. Oh, it's not Narset. What could that be? Okay, they're trying to cast Solitude, I guess. Should fine. Orcish Bowmasters. So I'm going to dismember Solitude. And then I'll play Orcish Bowmasters, target Fairy. And I'm going to play land, pass the turn. I'm so scared of Narset. Another Solitude. Let's just go next. I don't think I can keep going here. So push is useless. I don't really like Dismember either. Tourach is pretty good. This is pretty good. Stubborn is pretty good. And also Flusterstorm. Okay, I mean, this hand is good. We also have land, so we shouldn't just miss land drops overall. So everything is fine. I think that I should go Preordain first. Just because if I... Spell Snare. I think I want just one copy of Spell Snare. Because if I go Thoughtseize on my second turn, I have more info on their hand. Okay, so I play Scalding Tarn and Thoughtseize you. Ending Narset and One Ring. So I think I'm going to leave all these removals in hand because I cannot fight them. And I'm going to take Narset, and I could also pass the turn like this, but I don't think that they have a good turn too anyway, so let's just Thoughtseize the One Ring away too. I need Tourach. Tourach is pretty good against the hand. I don't think that they can beat the Tourach. And also Murktide is fine. I'd like to draw Murktide because they are only removal for the Murktide is lane binding, and we have Stubborn Denial. Scalding Tarn again, okay. I'm flooding. I mean, they cannot do much though. Flooded Strand. Should he take more damage? I think I'm fine. Just fetching for a tapped Watery Grave. Maybe Island. Yeah, Island is better. And there's the Murktide. So I'm just going to cast the Murktide. Not the biggest, but it's going to get the job done anyway. And hopefully they have a Counterspell. Because if they go Binding into Counterspell, we have 2 answers. And then they only have Prismatic Ending. So now we can counter another Binding, but I need to untap first. Okay, not a Fairy. The only other thing I was scared of. Preordain. I think I want to attack first. Preordain. Okay, I don't like Shadow here because they have 2 Prismatic Ending, but Stubborn Denial, it's so good. Throw discard. I think I can get rid of the Spell Snare. Okay, they got rid of a Prismatic Ending. End of turn, I play Orcish Bowmasters. I mean, Orcish Bowmasters now seems a bit better though. Counterspell. That's fine. That's fine. I need to protect my Murktide. This is my win con. Watery Grave, okay. Just one more turn. I think that they kept something like the Fairy on top. Because they didn't play anything, so that must be for One Ring. Yeah, is Drown better? I mean, Stubborn is better because they could have Solitude too. And we won, nice. Yeah, I like my sideboard plan a lot. Stern Scolding could be okay just to counter Solitude, but I think that I don't really want that. I mean, I can go for Shadow. Yeah, this is a keep, but I'm not too sure, but I think that it's fine. Even if I mulligan, it's not certain that I get something better than these. I mean, discard spell and interaction plus Orcish Bowmasters and Shadow is still fine. Kinda want more counters. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I'm going to play Preordain turn 1. Turn 2, I go Thoughtseize. If they go Counterspell, I have Stubborn Denial. I like both those cards. I think I'm going to do top, pass the turn. Yeah, hopefully they go Counterspell. Thoughtseize you. Because I need to get rid of that Fairy. This could be a Dovin's Veto. Ooh, Dovin's Veto. Sure. Just going to pass the turn then. Please play at the Fairy. You're not going to, huh? Murktide. Too early for the Murktide. I'm going to play a Preordain though, because I'm looking for a fetch land. Okay, bottom the Brazen Borrower. Consider. Pass the turn. If they go land though into the Fairy, cannot Stubborn Denial it. This is such an interesting game though. Flusterstorm. I think I want something else. I cannot really go Murktide though, right? Yeah, because they likely have a counter and I don't have enough mana to fight a counter like that. So I'm just going to pass the turn again. I need to take more damage. I think it might just Orcish Bowmasters myself. Ooh, they shocked that in. Do they have Solitude then? I think I'm going to cast Orcish Bowmasters. If they play Solitude now though, no, they're not going to. Okay. Guess I'm just going to attack. Yeah, I think that attacking now is totally fine. If they go Solitude block, we have another Orcish Bowmasters. Well, they're really going for it. What if I play Murktide? I mean, what if I play Murktide now? It's not bad at all. I think I want to. And I think it's the right choice. I don't really care about this Solitude. They could obviously have Subtlety too. If they have Subtlety, I can go Bowmasters. Okay, that was easier than expected. Whatever, if they have a Solitude, that's fine. I've got a faster clock, and if they attack me, I can play Shadow. Ooh, they do have another Solitude though. I mean, I couldn't play around that. Yeah, that's fine. Double Solitude is somewhat strong against me. Okay. Counterspell. That's looking good. I needed a Counterspell the turn before, but still, not bad. Kaira to end. Okay. They're not attacking. Okay. I'm just going to play Orcish Bowmasters and target them is fine. Because they have a lot of damage now with Kaira too. Preordain looking good here. Okay, I like both these cards. Top. We are not in a bad spot at all. Because they have Kaira, which is doing nothing really, because they can take damage. I've got a removal too now. Narset. Yeah, Narset is something that I don't really like though. Okay, that worked. Don't mind me. They're still not attacking, okay. So we have a draw 2. Just going to pass the turn again. So they go for Kaira. I think I should take 8 damage, play Shadow, keep up Stubborn Denial. I could just counter the Kaira. I think I'm fine. I think I want to counter something worse. Okay, I'm going to take. End of turn, I draw 2. Nice. Okay, we have a lot of good cards here. Murktide. Yeah, I think that unless they have Supreme Verdict, which is still fine for me, we win, right? I mean, I pay 3 mana, play Murktide and Shadow, and then I keep up Stubborn Denial and Mystical Dispute. What can they do? Even if they have Counterspell now, we just go Mystical Dispute. Oh wow, they have nothing. Okay. Don't mind me. My creatures are a bit bigger. So worst case scenario, they go for Binding now. Because I'm scared of Solitude, because the only thing that can counter Solitude here is Drown in the Loch. They evoke the Solitude. Yep. I guess that they have an answer. Because they're going to counter Drown. I have no mana. Okay. What do you have? Why did you evoke? Okay, and they have Supreme Verdict then. I could encounter a Supreme Verdict anyway. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Why didn't they just Supreme Verdict? Okay, now we are in trouble. But it was fine trading all these creatures for Murktide and Shadow. I can draw another Murktide and we are still in a good spot. What is this? No, we're not going to do that, sorry. Top deck for both players, but I could draw a big creature and have a Counterspell as backup. Or I could draw nothing at all and pass the turn. I could have played only one of the 2 threats, but it didn't seem like the right choice. Okay, that's going to help me as well, though. Also, they are playing like 2 Supreme Verdicts at best. Okay, we win. MTGO, Tron. It's not going to be big. Yeah, it's not going to be big at all, but I think it's fine. So, yeah. 5/5. It can get the job done as well. They cannot cycle with the Sanitarium yet because they need another land in their hand. Okay, they do it now. Shadow. I think I'm going to get rid of the Flusterstorm, to be honest. They got a land. They should keep their lands in their hand. Just to be able to cycle with the Sanitarium. We got another counter. This is just game. So far, I'm loving this deck. It's a pretty good tempo deck. We have a lot of good cards. It's not as proactive as any Rakdos build they played, but it's not bad. Should I draw 2? I mean, we already have our clock. I think that I'd rather have a counterspell. Tourach. Okay, I guess I'm going to talk. I'm still scared of Supreme Verdict, so I'm not going to play Tourach this time. They could have another one. I still have a good clock. Brazen Borrower, sure. They could have, I don't know, they're not playing anything, so maybe they have counters. It's something better than a counterspell though. But they're not activating Sanitarium either. Okay, here comes the activation. Another Stubborn Denial. So I don't think I need Tourach. Because if they go Supreme Verdict, I have Brazen Borrower, and I win with Brazen Borrower. Okay, nice. Good game. Okay, this end looks totally fine. I mean, this Preordain kinda has to show me something good, but with a fetch first, I think we are fine. Why didn't it scales though? Ooh, another fetch land. Not looking good. Orcish Bowmaster is not great against scales. Okay, push is pretty good though. Counterspell is interesting as well. I think I'm going to keep both of those. And they're likely to play a big feature now, or something really annoying like an automaton. Okay, Walker. A 2-2 Walker already. I think I'm going to play around Counterspell, and if they choose to put counters on the Walker, I'm just going to push it. Sabaz. Yeah, let Sabaz resolve. Because if they put counters now, which is likely, I still have the Fatal Push. I don't really want to take more damage though. Another Counterspell. I think I'm going to play Scalding Tarn. And now they put counters. I push. They put a lot of counters on. I mean, they have a lot of Thoughtseize. And they're going to get Ozolith too. That deck is so good. Because it has a lot of, I don't know, a lot of ways to just keep value around. I mean, every counter they put on a creature is just going to keep coming back. And hopefully I'm going to counter Ravager. Another Zabaz. Wow, another Zabaz is annoying. I'm so scared of Ravager. If they play Ravager, I'm just dead. I think I should keep a counter for the Ravager. So many counters. Crazy. Okay. Am I dead like this though? I have blockers. I'm fine taking a bit of damage. That's a 9-9. That's a 9-9. Yeah, let's take Shadow Spear. Yeah, I cannot really let this resolve though. Counterspell. So my Murktide is a 6-6, which is not good. I think I'm just going to play Island past the turn. And then I can just chum block with Orcish Bowmasters a couple of turns. I mean, they can move counters though, right? Oh wow, they can move counters too. That's true. Yeah, I cannot win because I play Orcish Bowmaster, I target one of these, block these, and then they move the counters on the other Thopter, and I'm just dead. That's not good. So one dress down, explosives. I mean, stone is not too bad. Stern Scolding is pretty good. I think I'm just going to cut Counterspell. Did he cut Thoughtseize as well? Stubborn Denial is not good. And we have good plan, but I kind of want push as well. Stone is not bad, as I said. At least it's able to stop modular. I think I want to push. Orcish Bowmaster is doing basically nothing, right? You know, what if we cut something like this? We are on the play. Stone. Stone is not good though. Let's keep one counter in. I have a lot of good cards, but yeah, it's not easy. Okay, this end looks good though. So I keep and I go Preordain turn 1. Oh wow, they have Gemstone Cavern already. Okay, so we go Scalding Tarn, and I'm just going to keep Stern Scolding up. Okay, they pitched Hardened Scales. So they must have another copy. Dress Down is my best bet to win this game. Yep. So Buzz. Springleaf Drum. Yeah, I wasted a turn then. Well, next turn, I mean, they kinda have to play. Oh, Thoughtseize. They're going to empty their hand pretty quickly. So you go bottom, Spell Snare. Fiery Islet, pass the turn. And it's likely for me to play Stern Scolding or Spell Snare this turn, right? Welding Jar. That's fine. Welding Jar is not a problem now. Okay, they want to play around the constructs. Graveyard throw. Murktide. So I play Delta. Should I just pass the turn? I think I'm just going to pass the turn and wait for my next turn to play Murktide. We have an answer for any construct here. Yeah, they're going for the construct plan. I don't really think that they're going to Pithy Needle my Delta, but I should probably just do this. Pithy Needle, there it is. On explosives, I guess. Yeah, on explosives. Okay. So they're not likely going to play anything else. This means that I want to pay 2 life and like this. I keep just 1 mana up. They could still go for Zabaz or anything like that. They have protection. Yep, that's okay. We have a couple of big creatures coming in. Tamiya's protection. I was not expecting that. Play Zabaz, please. I need to. Okay. Brazen Borrower. That's a good one. So you play Shadow. I play Otawara. And I could go for a 6/6 Murktide, which is not that great if they play another artifact. I think that Brazen Borrower is better overall. I need my dress down as soon as possible. They're not attacking, okay. I think I'm fine bouncing these. They could have another Tamiya's protection. Okay, they did not. On top, Misty. So I kind of want to cycle this Fiery Islet, but I also want to play Murktide. So they make 3 artifacts, so this is a 7/7. This Murktide is kind of useless. It's a good beater, but I need something better, right? But I still need to play a creature this turn, just to be able to chum block if I need to, because they make a lot of constructs, and then I must chum block best. Yeah, we're not in a good spot though. At least if they attack with 2 constructs, we should be able to trade with both. We're going to kill one. I mean, they have Welding Jar, but they are still losing an artifact. This is so close. Ooh, okay. It's a buzz, sure. We have a couple of counters, right? What could go wrong? Which one should I use? I think that Spell Snare is better, but then I cannot counter a Cauldron. But if I use Stern Scolding now, I cannot counter another Zabaz. I think that another Zabaz though is less scary. And let's go for Stern Scolding. That's 2 mana spell. Ballista for 1. This is going to be a Cauldron. If they go Cauldron with Ballista, what can I do? Push is not bad though. I need a dress down. That's all I'm asking for. Consider. Guess we are going to consider chum blockers, huh? We got some chum blockers here. Guess I'm just passing the turn. I kinda need to kill them though. What if I attack, block here, kill this one? They have Welding Jar, but they have to regenerate. I could also just go chum block, but I'm kinda choked on mana. I think I should wait. I think that overall waiting is a bit better. Patchwork. Yes, you have your patchwork. So I think I'm just going to try to push one of those. And then I'm going to block like these. They can put counters, obviously, that's fine. I mean, this was a fine trade anyway. We should I go Orcish Bowmasters and make them use the Welding Jar as well? I think so. Wow. I'm not going to pay the word, but I'm not making the army token. I kind of want more blockers anyway. And that to Shadow Spear, but this is not looking bad. I mean, I can just chum block. What is this? That's a good one. That is really, really, really good one. Preordain. Not looking for counters now. Ooh. I can gain control of this walker. That's pretty good, right? Should I do it now? I kind of want to do it now. I have so many blockers now. This is looking fine. They have a Nexus though. White. Ballista for 2. The One Ring. The One Ring, huh? Okay. I mean, we have Orcish Bowmasters. Orcish Bowmasters might be actually good against the One Ring deck like this. Cannot target this one. I'm just going to target the Murktide. Down to 4, but I need another land. Preordain, okay. Dress Down. This is pretty good. Overall, I think that Dress Down might be one of my best cards here. Just going to keep that. I'm not going to attack. I can play Brazen Borrower. I can put counters on the walker. They're still going to take a bunch of damage. Okay, so I put a counter on walker and then I play Dress Down, right? Or do I... Yeah, I think that it's what I'm going to do. I don't think I can actually die playing like this, right? Let me ping them. Why? I could have waited for the Dress Down to resolve. Ooh, that's so good. Crazy. Should I wait? I think I can wait though, right? Because if they go Cauldron, now, they put a counter on the Patchwork. Okay, with that on the stock, I'm just going to push. Okay, we won. Wow. Okay. Playing against Scales is so tough. Stone on the draw is not good. And Orcish Bowmasters is kind of fine. They're playing the One Ring. But they don't have that many copies of the One Ring. I think that I can do something like this. Could still be able to counter the One Ring with Charm and Drown, right? And I think that we can work with that. And Thoughtseize on the draw is still kind of fine. Okay, this end is looking promising. We have some interactions. I already have my shadow. They have nothing. Dress Down too. Wow, okay. This is looking good. Where's the Saga? Cauldron. Cauldron. I think I cannot beat a Cauldron. But I have no counter. Sure. We might be faster with a shadow plus Dress Down. Push. I kind of like a push here. They're exciting. Ooh, explosives. Okay. Okay, explosives on 2 is pretty good. I think I should go for explosives now. Right. Because next turn, what could they play next turn? I mean, I cannot counter anything because I have Drown. I'm not going to Dress Down. I think that playing explosives now is fine. If they have Pithy Needle in their hand, there's... I cannot beat that. It's a buzz. Poseiju. Okay. Should I lose life points here just to be able to push this buzz? Kinda like that. It's true that I'm putting something in their graveyard, but it could be good for me as well. They're excelling from my graveyard. They don't want to face Murktide, which makes totally sense. Okay, I'm going down to 10, and I want a shadow. We have counters and Dress Down. That's good. Obviously, if they put counters here, Dress Down is not going to kill the construct. So, Ancient Steerings. Do we counter Steerings? Or do we just draw 2? I kinda like drawing 2 here. Yeah, that's fine. Then I can deal them 4 damage, keep up counter. Another shadow, okay. And Brazen Borrower and Dismember, we have it all. Okay, I think that we might win then. So I don't really want to lose a life point here. I could just bounce these. So if I bounce this one, it's not too bad, right? We still have Dismember. We have a lot of stuff to play around any of their next move, and we are effectively taking one of their mana. They could have Tamiya's Protection though. Wow, that deck has a lot of answers. What if they go Tamiya's Protection? Do I go Dismember? It's just exciting. Yeah, you can exile. Okay. I should have lethal next turn, no matter what, because I mean, if I go Counterspell on their next creature and Dismember on anything else they play, I can just dress down and win. That is something that could happen though. So any next creature they play is just a small ballista, but whatever. Let's counter these. And then I'm going to Dismember. If they play another creature, that's okay. Walker. Yes, so what do I do here? This is so interesting. So they could just kill their own Walker to make 2 guys here. If I play Dress Down first and then go Dismember, yeah, I think I should go Dress Down now. And they should probably just kill the Walker. And then I have Dismember for one of those. I just need a push or explosives or basically anything like that wins me the game, right? What if I Dismember now doesn't do it, right? Yeah. So they make 2 1/1s. And then we go Dress Down. It's not good. So I kill one of those, right? I kill one of those with Dismember. I cannot play Brazen Borrower though, which I really want to play this Borrower because I win next turn. I mean, can they, if they go Ballista, that's 2 damage. I'm going to take 4 down to 5, down to 4 with this. So Ballista is a 2/2. And then maybe they have another land plus Cauldron, that's lethal. Fiery Islet is 1 more damage. But I really want to play Brazen Borrower this turn. I think it's the right choice to go Brazen Borrower. They must chum block one of these two. I don't know, this is so aggressive, I might lose. If they put a counter on Ballista. I mean, if they put a counter on anything, basically they can shoot me. But they need like land plus another creature. And I don't think that's going to work to be enough. And even if they play just one creature, they can kill my Borrower. But I'm down to 3. I don't know, I think I should do this. So they're just going to chum block. And then I can go Borrower. They're down to 13. They're down to 3. Obviously, if they have the 1 ring, that's going to be bad for me. But I don't think that they have lethal. Even with the Ballista in the graveyard. Because we have 2 9/9s. Yeah, I think we're fine. Play the Forest. Oof. Okay. Okay, so this is just a 1/1. And then they put a counter. And it's a 2/2. They put a counter and it's a 3/3. Are we okay? You're okay, right? I cannot play Brazen Borrower. Because if I play the Borrower, they have 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. So you must crock these Fiery Islet. Yeah. Don't tell me I miscounted somehow. They can put a counter with the Ballista itself too. Oh no. That deck really is something else though. Wow. Wow. That deck is something else. Was this the top deck? If this was the top deck, I'm going to be so salty. Whatever. This was a fun game. Anyway. Okay. I mean, they saw the line, they had the cards, and yeah, sure. Whatever. I would have drawn Dismember and Murktide. Okay, last game. Yeah, this is looking good, okay. This deck is still surprising. I mean, it's pretty good. It's doing a lot of stuff. We have a lot of protection. We have... I mean, Death Shadow it's still a pretty amazing creature, even if a lot of years have passed. I mean, surely you cannot play it turn 1 or anything like that, and you need to have a deck that actually supports Death Shadow, but still an amazing creature. Okay, Delta, pass the turn, consider end of your turn, Thunder. I mean, a lot of decks play... Oh, nah, I don't really want another Stubborn Denial. I mean, they know now that I'm playing Shadow or anything similar, but another Stubborn is not what I'm looking for. So that's not so... So they're missing white and they didn't fetch a mountain. So this is not creativity. And I think that they have... Okay. Still not sure. I think I'm going to cast Charm just to do something and be a bit proactive. We still have counter spells. They could have Spell Pierce. Okay. That's Rhino with Thunder. Sure. Yeah, this is not a problem, to be honest. I think we should be fine. Oh wow, those are a lot of shadows. So yeah, I think I can just do these. Play double shadow. A Stubborn Denial, which is not doing much, but it's still a good option here. And not many players actually know that they can assign all damage to the shadows. So if they attack me, what is this? Whatever. If they attack me, I could... What are you playing, my friend? What are you playing? Okay. Sure. How are we going to get rid of that Shieldred? Just going to play another shadow. Did we see... We saw Dismember. Nothing too crazy, and then they... Okay, they have Shieldred in the deck. Sure. We have a lot of creatures that are going to be lethal real soon. So I'm just going to pass the turn. And this round could just kill Shieldred. They need to counter any of their spells. Hopefully they go... Shardless. That's not what I was thinking of, but Stubborn Denial might work. Which counter did we see? We saw no counter. Okay, this resolves, and I think I'm just going to... Well, they're attacking me. Let's kill the Shieldred now. I don't want to take more damage. Ooh, Delta. Delta is looking good. Did they attack? I mean, I have double counterspell, right? I think I should attack with all. Take 6. They cannot really let all these shadows pass, otherwise they're just dead. If they chump block like these, crash. Do they do anything? No, I think we're fine. I don't want to fetch. Not now, at least. They're playing Fire Ice too. Shieldred in Rhino is kind of funny. Doomwake is playing this shell a lot. And you know, sure, it's a pretty big creature, but you're trying to fit a pretty bad mana base into a 3-color deck just to have a double black Shieldred. Not sure if it's the right choice, to be honest. Oh, we got a Dismember. Should I go for the kill? I think I should go for the kill. How many counterspell can I keep though? Is this lethal anyway? I mean, I can just attack and shock myself. I'd rather just keep double counterspell. They are targeting me and they're conceding. Okay, so we want explosives, more counters, Flusterstorm. Okay, and push is not good. Dismember is good if we are trying to fight the Shieldred. So usually I cut also Orcish Bowmasters against Rhinos. I could do something like this. I made a mistake. Okay. So Mystical Dispute is still good. They have blue cards. And we have more counters. Spell Snare is kind of bad though. Maybe just keep 2 Orcish Bowmasters in. Because Spell Snare does nothing really. Dress down. No, I don't like dress down. Stern Scolding is useless. I think I can go like this. If I see that it's not working to have 2 Orcish Bowmaster, what if I keep push? Whatever, let's keep the push. I mean, it's not too hard to enable push. Yeah. We think it's fine. We can kill Shieldred. We can get rid of at least a Rhino. Yeah, push is not too bad. I think it's better than Orcish Bowmasters overall. So I have just 1 land, but I have Flusterstorm, Preordain. This is a keep. Sadly enough, it's a keep. If I miss the land drop, it's going to hurt me a lot, but with Preordain and on the draw, it's unlikely. Okay. I think that Fiery Islet is still better than miss the land drop. I can still cast all my spells here. So I think that their plan is just going to be wait until they can pay for Spell Pierce or they have Force of Negation maybe they go for Shieldred turn 4 and we can answer all those plays. Okay, they already have double black, so it's likely for them to have Shieldred. I need a land though this turn. Okay, this is a discard. Unless they do something end of turn. Okay, let's go. I think that Flusterstorm. Nah, let's go Stubborn. If they want to waste a force, it's fine. Yeah, they're forced to. So this turn they need something like land into Shieldred, and I have Dismember. Obviously, Flusterstorm was just a counter, but I didn't want to waste my Flusterstorm like that. Thoughtseize. I cannot cast a Thoughtseize, sadly. Let's see, maybe they have another Violent Outburst plus Force. Oh wow, they do. I mean, they're casting something. Should he counter? No, I don't think so. That's fine. There she is. Dismember. Hands up. Shieldred is such a bad card in the deck. Thoughteize you. Fury. And I think that this is game. They have Aloe Forager in the deck. Okay, wow. That's cool though. I don't want to crack my Islet yet. Ooh, okay. I think I might just want to go Murktide. Just a casual 8/8 Murktide. We got a land. Consider. I think I'm going to play Consider because I want another black source. Okay. To be able to play both Shadow and Drown. Another land. I think that this is game. Anything they play is just going to be countered. Just going to talk with my squad. Even yeah, that's not going to happen. Sorry. Okay, so 4-1 with this deck. I think that it's better, definitely better than I thought. And right now I think that with 13 counters main board, it might be the right version of Shadow. I don't think that any Shadow deck right now is that good. It's kind of hard to face the more proactive decks, and also Scales is so popular because it's pretty good against Scam. And we are not doing that good against Scales. I think that maybe if we are planning on facing a lot of Scales, we want the third dress down, maybe even a main board dress down might be good. But overall, I think that having these many counters and having the right tools, because both Dismember and Push right now are not bad. I mean, Dismember can handle any Scammed Fury or Grief pretty easily. And I always thought that having this card, Death Shadow against Scam, it's amazing because they can hurt us with the Fury and then we play Death Shadow and we are back in the game without any issue. It's pretty good. And even if we didn't find any bean up the beanstalk and such, which I'm not entirely sure it's a good matchup, I think that this deck showed how good can still be Death Shadow in the right shell. We also are getting a lot of new tools, a lot of new interesting stuff from Ixalan, which I'm surely going to try next week. So stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for all the new brews. I'm planning on playing also vampires and such, so hopefully this is going to work. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video.